Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Epcot here in Walt Disney World, and as you can see, we've got Figment because the Festival of the Arts is currently going on. Just started on Friday, and with Figment being the mascot, there is all kinds of Figment merchandise, and that is what we are on the hunt for today. Anything and everything Figment. They've got pins, they've got all kinds of other weird knickknacks. There is a popcorn bucket I might be getting my hands on. There is a spork, want to get that as well. And again, anything that has Figment on it is what I'm looking for. So today's probably gonna be slightly expensive because I'm not saying I'm gonna buy anything and everything Figment, but I'm gonna buy most of Figment. So my wallet is gonna be hurting, but I gotta up my Figment collection. So all right, again, Festival of the Arts, plenty of Figment. Let's go spend way too much money on a purple dragon thingy. All right, so maybe today's not gonna be as crazy as I thought. Well, money-wise, it's definitely going to be crazy, but as far as finding stuff, not so much. I am not gonna have to wait in a like 25-hour-long line to get my amazing popcorn bucket, my Figment popcorn bucket, because viewer Dave's here with his family, and yeah, he managed to pick me up a popcorn bucket, which is awesome. So how long did you wait in a line for this thing?
It's 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. I'm assuming you got one for yourself as well?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So, I mean, thank you so much for waiting 4.5 hours. Honestly, I would have waited longer for that. I mean, look at this thing. This is the coolest popcorn bucket ever. This is going to be the crown, like, the crown jewel in my Figment collection. This thing is awesome. It is amazing. It is so cute. So thank you so much for waiting in line to grab that for me. That is just, again, so cool, so amazing. I've now got a popcorn bucket for my Figment collection. That's great. So, thank you. It's just I know I'm crazy. I love this thing. Okay, so this just made it even more amazing. They gave you free popcorn. Well, free popcorn with the popcorn bucket. I mean, obviously, if you're buying a popcorn bucket, they're going to give you popcorn, but it actually has a Figment sticker on it. So I'm just going to keep that popcorn in there with that Figment sticker. That is really neat. And they were also giving out sporks as well. Check that out. It's a Figment spork. I mean, I know it's a spork, but it's awesome. It's got Figment. That's going to my collection. And they also grabbed me one of these Epcot International Festival of the Arts, I guess, brochures, but it's got Figment on the front. So that's also going into my collection. So, all right, we got the popcorn bucket, we got the popcorn, we got a spork, and we got a brochure. I mean, $25 for all this? Honestly, the fact that this popcorn bucket was only $25 blows my mind. This should have been like I shouldn't say anything because I know Disney's gonna be listening. They would have been charging, like, let's say $50 for this popcorn bucket. I guarantee you just as many people still would have bought it. I would have paid $50 for the popcorn bucket, but $25 for all of that. Unfortunately, one thing I probably won't be spending my money on while I'm down here at the Festival of the Arts is actual art, because I just don't really have the $325 to be dropping on amazing art pieces. I mean, yes, this is really cool, and of course they do make Figment ones. A lot of the artists down here do make Figment paintings, and they are technically licensed, so I could add this to my Figment collection. That is so cool. Again, $325 though. However, they do have these smaller prints, and these are only $50. That is a lot more reasonable, but what would I do with this? I mean, it's not gonna fit in my display case. I guess I could put it on top of the display case. The prints are tempting. Again, only $50. I kind of want this. The only issue is that a lot of the artists do Figment paintings, which means there are a lot of $50 prints I could be picking up, and I just don't have like the $9,000 to be buying those. But again, tempting, and I don't know. I will probably end up thinking about it. I've now come into the port of entry because rumor had it there is a coin that was here back in October that I did not know about, and it's one of these 50th anniversary collectible coins. Apparently there are, I believe, 50 of these, if I'm not mistaken, and one of them does happen to indeed be Figment. So of course, I have really got to get that coin, and there it is right there. These are really, really nice. Look at all these really cool gold coins. Looks like it's 1 for 5, or I mean 2 for 10, 4 for 15. I don't really need 2. I don't really need 4. I just want 1. I just want the Figment one. So for $5, I am totally getting the Figment gold coin. That is awesome. Honestly, kind of tempted to get all 50 of them. I mean, what would I do with 50 of these coins? I have no idea, but they are actually really, really neat looking. But no, I'm gonna be good. Just for $5, I'm just gonna get the Figment. All right, there we go. Got my Figment gold coin. Wow, look at that. That's actually really neat looking. I am loving this. The most magical celebration, Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. And then they got Figment there with the 50th logo as well. That is great. This is gonna shine up nicely. I'm gonna have to find out how exactly do you polish up coins. I don't know. I've got to go on the internet and find the best way to polish these and make this look all nice and shiny in my collection. Yeah, okay, that is cool. We need more collectible Figment stuff. I'm sure I can probably find some more. Finally, I've made my way over into the Journey into Imagination Pavilion, which does house the Figment attraction. And at one point, the exit of the gift shop used to have just tons and tons and tons of Figment stuff. Nowadays, just this, not a lot in the way of Figment, but they do have some pretty cool t-shirts. This one I actually do already have, and I do have the shoulder pal as well. These are really cool, and like I said, I already have one of those. I don't have this shirt though, but I don't know. I don't usually buy shirts unless I can find them for pretty cheap, so I think I'm just gonna pass on that. Although I gotta be honest, this is pretty amazing. That I do kind of actually just wanna, I just wanna wear that. That's so cool, but probably gonna pass on that. I do already have the ornament. I do have the pop socket. I don't have this though. That is a really cool phone case. I mean, yes, I would just literally keep it in its plastic and display it. I would not actually use this for my phone, but that is pretty awesome. And they do have this really cool magnet as well, which again, I wouldn't actually use and put on anything, but I would just display that in my display case. So I'm thinking, what are they asking? $15 for the magnet. Probably going to pick that up. And the phone case, they're asking, ooh, $35. I mean, do I need the phone case and the magnet? It's the same exact design. I'm thinking I mean, yes, I do need them both. I do want them both, but I think I might just be good. Put the phone case back for now. I know I'm gonna regret that and just get the magnet. I don't know. $35 for, I can't justify paying $35 for a phone case that I'm literally just going to display in a display case. But I can justify spending $15 on a magnet, so all right, I'll get the magnet. So again, the lack of Figment merchandise they have here is kind of sad, but there is one thing I've always wanted from here ever since I started collecting Figment. But unfortunately, last time I was down here, it was broken, and the previous times before that, it was shut down due to COVID. And that is a Figment photo from the photo booth here. Now, I know it's not really a Figment photo per se, it's just my picture with some Figments around it, but I don't care. I've always wanted to do this for my Figment collection, so I'm finally going to do it. I do believe this is working. I've seen people come in and out of here, so all right, finally getting my Figment photos. Again, finally. 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. Okay, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but it is Figment. It does count. These are going into my collection. I did not realize actually you got 2 strips. That's pretty cool. Again, I don't care how ridiculous these are. It is Figment. It counts. I had to get it, and I've been wanting to get it for a few years now, so it's about time. All right, guys, well, the sun is setting, the wind is blowing, and surprisingly for Florida, it's starting to get kind of cold, so I'm thinking I'm gonna call it quits here in Epcot. However, before I do, I gotta get a few more Figment things, so we're gonna stop into the Creations shop because apparently there's more Figment in here. I'm hearing pins and more shirts and all kinds of weird things. I don't know, it's Figment. If it has Figment on it, I'm gonna want it. Not saying I'm gonna buy everything, but yeah, it's gonna get expensive because I'm probably gonna buy most things. And already I'm finding something I have to grab. This is awesome. It's a palette, I guess, plate. I think that's a plate. This is really cool. Epcot International Festival of the Arts 2022. Look at Figment plastered there right on front, and they're only asking $20 for this. So yeah, for $20, this I have to pick up. Luckily, I just actually grabbed a few like plate holders. I had no reason for them. Figured eventually I'll need them, and sure enough, now I'm gonna actually need them. So this is really cool. That's awesome. 20 bucks. I'm buying this. The Magic Band is really tempting as well because it does actually feature Figment, I believe, on the straps somewhere. There's Mickey, there's Minnie, oh, there he is. There's Figment. So I don't know. It's not like Figment's like plastered all over this. It just sort of kind of features him. So it kind of sort of goes against my rules for Figment stuff, which is Figment has to be like the main character in order for me to add it to my collection. Though, don't get me wrong, if I came across this for like $5 somewhere, I would totally pick it up. However, for what are they asking on these? For $40, it's cool, it's neat, but I'm gonna pass on the Magic Band. And I also think I'm gonna pass on the, oh my gosh, $75 Spirit jersey. I mean, yes, Figment is plastered right there on front, and it's actually pretty awesome looking, but at that price, I cannot do that for so many different reasons. So yeah, gonna pass on that. And I think I'm also gonna pass on the $45 sweatshirt here, which only kind of sort of features Figment. It's just way out of my price range. Also, like I said, I don't really do shirts unless I can find them for a really cheap price, and $45 and $75, that is not cheap. So they're cool looking. I really like the Spirit jersey, but at that price, as amazing as it is, I've got to pass. This, however, I am gonna pick up the Festival of the Arts Figment pin. Look at that, limited edition. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, it moves and everything. Yeah, that is really cool. What are they asking on this? $18. I mean, not bad. This I have to pick up, and apparently there are 2 other pins as well, but I've been looking around, and I think maybe at the moment they're sold out. So I am gonna get this one, but yeah, there's still 2 more I'm now on the hunt for. I'm honestly thinking at this point they are sold out of the other pins, because in photos I've seen, they were right here. They do still have this pin, but there's no Figment on that. Who wants a non-Figment pin? I know I don't. Well, honestly, I kind of sort of do, but no, I'm gonna pass on that. But again, like I said, I don't see the 2 other Figment pins. I think, at least at the moment, I might be out of luck. Actually, wait a minute, what am I talking about? I'm kind of weird. I do need a non-Figment Festival of the Arts 2020 pin for my standard pin collection. So it's $20. I know, I'm gonna grab the Figment one, and I'm gonna grab the non-Figment one. That is how you know you have an issue. Oh my gosh, $30 beach towels. And this one does indeed feature Figment, but again, it kind of goes against my rule of things that just happen to feature Figment. But man, he is pretty prominent on there, so I don't know. Again, if it was cheaper, I would probably pick it up. If I come across this at, like, Goodwill for $5, maybe even $10, I'll grab it. But at $30, since it only kind of features Figment, again, I have to pass. What they need, though, is a full Figment beach towel. They put one of those out, I'll spend the $30. Okay, well, that might actually do it. Just the palette plate and the 2 pins, one of them not even being a Figment pin. I'm kind of bummed. There was, I know for a fact there was more Figment merchandise here only just a couple of days ago. My friends posted some pictures for me, and I was hoping to grab all of it, but I believe it's just gonna be these 3 things, at least from this store. And I say that because I was given word that possibly at another store, which is unfortunately literally all the way on the other side of the park, and this is a very, very large park, there might be some more Figment merchandise. So I was gonna head out, but I think I might be taking a walk because I need more Figment. I haven't actually made my way all the way to the back of the park yet. I'm working on that, but stopped into the port of entry here, and they do have some other Epcot International Festival of the Arts merchandise, including these cards. These are actually really, really neat. They're 8 note cards with envelopes, and they do all, well, okay, not all, but most of them do feature Figment, and Figment is plastered right on the front. They're asking only, oh my gosh, only $10 for these. So everything else here I have, again, with the exception of the ridiculously expensive Spirit jersey, that I'm still passing on. But for 10, I'm gonna buy these. Wait a minute, hold on. I think I actually just found the most amazing Figment thing ever that I have to have for my collection. I want this. I want the International Festival of the Arts 2022 Figment banner. Do you think they would mind if I just kind of like took this off here? I mean, if I just did it quickly and stuffed it like under my shirt and just ran, they would never know, right? Seriously, if anybody sees these pop up at, like, I don't know, one of those Disney stores in the antique malls or whatever, where they have all this old weird stuff from festivals prior, buy this for me. I'll pay you back. Okay, so I have finally made it back here to World Traveler, all the way at the back of Epcot. That was a lot of walking, but hopefully worth it, because again, like I have heard, there's more Figment merchandise in here. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I'm hoping to find something. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. One of the things I was looking for, and I actually saw a photo of it, was this plastic Figment tumbler. It had Figment all over it. It was purple. It was awesome. It was really neat. Supposedly they had it back here, and I just asked. They sold the last one at like 3 o'clock, so that was like 2 hours ago. It's gone. They don't have any more. Hoping maybe they get some more in sometime within the next 2 weeks. I have no idea, though they do still have this, and I was looking at photos of this as well. It's a Figment hat, again, for the Festival of the Arts. That's kind of awesome. I'm asking $30 for it. I mean, it is a pretty cool hat with Figment plastered right there on front and a little bit on some other spots as well. I don't know. Don't be paying $30 for a hat to go into a case. Like a shirt and whatnot takes up a lot of room. This doesn't really take up that much room. It's pretty cool. And honestly, I'm kind of bummed that I'm not getting the tumbler today. So maybe to make myself happy, I'll pay the $30 for the hat. Should I buy it? All right, I'll buy it. Wait a minute, hold on. More good news. It wasn't a complete waste of my time walking all the way back here because they had the other 2 pins I was looking for. I need this one right here. That's awesome. And I need the pass holder, which I am, exclusive one as well. So like I said, there were 3 Figment pins. I grabbed the other one. Now I can grab these 2 as well. So like I said, walking back here, not a complete waste of my time. I just really wish they still had the tumbler as well. Well, I suppose ask and you shall receive, kind of. As I'm looking at the pins, I look down and sure enough, there it is, the Figment tumbler that I really want to be grabbing for my collection. I asked if they could actually sell this one to me, and they said, unfortunately, no, they cannot sell this stuff out of the display cases. They're for display only. That literally is the last one that like any store has in stock, at least as of now. They may be getting some more in. They don't actually know. I really want that right there. I mean, it's right there. It's kind of sort of in my grasp. They actually let me like hold it and look at it, but they said I couldn't buy it, so it's there. I just can't buy it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes persistence pays off. I asked to talk to a manager because I really wanted the tumbler, and after a little bit of persuasion, they said, okay, fine, you can actually have it out of the display case. The last one left in the park, I at least as far as I assume anyway. This is so cool. This is so awesome. I really wanted this. I love it. It is amazing, and they sold it to me. So all right, I literally got like everything I was looking for. I got all the pins, I got all the other knickknacks, I got the coin, I got the tumbler. I am happy. Even picked up a few things I didn't know I was going to be picking up today. So anyway, with that, we are done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, and once again, Dave, a special thanks to Dave for picking up that Figment popcorn bucket for me. I appreciate that. Again, I could not be happier. Today was a Figment day of something. I have no idea. I'm going crazy. I can't think. Figment. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm so excited. Bye.